August 30th, 2019, Math 1, solving for a variable, also called literal equations. That's some kind of animal. What is the learning goal? Let's go back to this one. Learning goal. Yes, come on, JJ.
I can use one variable equations and inequalities to model and solve real life problems.
Thank you. And then let's go with Maddie for the Y.
Math has a language of rules. By solving equations, I learned the language of math and how it works.
Excellent. Remember, this entire learning goal has been about learning how math works, learning the rules of it. We have a whole bunch of methods for manipulating equations, rainbow posters. Today we're going to apply all those methods to equations that do not contain numbers. Everything will be a variable. Don't freak out. Use the rainbow poster. It's going to be okay. It's not about getting some magical number at the end. It's about being able to manipulate things. So in your notes, we're going to start with two equations. We're going to go with 2x equals 4. And right next to it, in parallel, I'm going to do ax equals b. And on both of these, we are going to solve for x. Which means I'm trying to get x all by itself. Okay. So we're going to play monkey see, monkey do. I need a person. Okay, Nico, come on up here. Our first question for Nico. Actually, let's get the camera over here so we can look really good for all of our. Yep, you're going to be famous, Nico. Okay, here we go. All right. Nico, there we go. Get a marker. Yeah, okay. That's good. Stand over there because this is going to be your equation. That one right there. This is your. So you're going to just kind of follow my lead. Have you ever solved an equation with all variables before? No. No. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to draw the wall. Yeah, you're doing both of these with us. Doing it in parallel. Who is the variable? For me, it's x. Who is your variable? Which variable am I solving for? X. Which variable are you solving for?
X.
X. Okay, we're trying to get the x by itself. So I've drawn the wall. I am going to do what? What do you, actually, Gordon, what do you want me to do to this equation?
I would like to divide both sides by 2.
Okay, ready? I'm going to divide both sides by 2. You're going to divide both sides by what?
A.
Divide both sides by a. Perfect. I'm going to cancel it out. Good. And I'm left with x equals 2. You're left with
X
x equals b over a. Since you can't actually simplify yours, you just leave it as b over a. You just solve the equation. Do you notice it follows the exact same rules? Who's bugging the x? The 2 is. What's the 2 trying to do? Multiply. How do I find multiplication? Division. I would like to divide both sides by 2. Who's the variable x? Who's bugging the x? A. What's the a trying to do? Multiply. How do you find multiplication? Division. I'd like to divide both sides by a. And then I just leave it there because I can't do anything with it. High five. On fleck. On fleek. Fleek. Not fleck. Okay. On fleek. Fleek. Okay. Questions? We're going to do a couple more of these. It follows the same rules that you've learned. Okay. Now we're going to do z over m. And I will make up an alternate one. I'm going to go with, I'm solving for z. Okay. We're going to solve for z on this one. So write down solve for z. And I'm doing z over 4 equals 3. And we're going to do z over m equals x. Who would like to help? You've got it. Come on, Jordan. Choose a marker. Here we go. But I need someone else. I need Gavin to tell us both what to do. We're just marker people. Okay.
Multiply both sides by 4. Draw a wall. And then
Actually, let's have somebody tell you what to do. Who should we choose? Want to choose Aiden?
Sure.
Okay, Aiden. Okay, so Gavin tells me what to do, and you tell Jordan, not Jordan. Jordan, yes, Jordan. Jordan, what to do. Oh my gosh. Okay, keep going. Gavin, what would you like me to do?
multiply both sides by 4.
I think that's not right.
Circle the
No, I don't want to do that either. Tell me what to do.
Put parentheses around the-
Oh, I like that idea. Okay, I'll do that. Your turn, Aiden.
Alright, put parentheses around the
Hi.
fraction. Oh, no. Wait, put it around the...
Just put on the spot and just do this.
Yeah, put parentheses around the 3.
Yeah, okay.
Around the Put it aside for 4.
Multiply both sides by 4.
Multiply both sides by n. Oh. Cancel the 4s out.
How?
Red marker.
You with the red marker of death and destruction. Yes.
You're gonna cross out the m in the fraction on the left side. You're gonna cross it out so it's cancelled out. Why are you looking at me?
Because
You forgot it.
Oh, am I supposed to say what it is? I was doing-
Yes.
Say something.
Alright. Oh, it's the red marker of death and destruction.
Thank you.
it's hard up here, isn't it? Oh, man. Every day. It's hard. Okay.
So it's 4 to Z. Wait.
Pass it off to somebody else then.
Z equals 12.
Z equals x over m.
What?
No.
Notice, right here, did mine suddenly become z equals 3 over 4? Mine became 3 times 4, correct? Z equals 3 times 4. So what do you want to say over on yours?
So z equals x times m.
X times m, and we just leave it like that. Because they're not numbers, we can't multiply them together, they're variables, and we just leave it like that. Z equals xm, either with a dot or in parentheses, but z equals, even without that, you could write a z equals xm, you could write it as z equals xm. All of those are showing multiplication. Now, perfect, high five, well done, man. Okay, on that multiplication showing it, if I had 3 times 3, I could show it like this, but could I show it like this?
No.
Could I show it like this?
Yes.
Yes. So this idea right here, I can do this with variables, but not with just 2 numbers.
That'd be 30.
2 variables right next to each other is showing multiplication. Could I do 2x? What's that saying right there?
2x.
Is it showing multiplication? Is it showing division? What is it showing? It's showing multiplication. This is saying, read that to me. Raising a hand, read that. What is that saying?
You're multiplying x with y with 2.
Say it to me in a little bit cleaner way.
2xy, or 2 times x, 2 times y.
Actually, it's not saying 2 times x, 2 times y. It's saying 2 times x times y. So there's a times right there, a multiplication, right? This is 2 times x times y. It's not actually distributing. All right, let's do another questions on this. We're gonna do a couple more. Hang in there. You've got this. What?
Flea.
I know.
Like you're saying flea with a K.
No.
I would
got it.
spell it F-L-E-A-K. It's just a modern.
And this time we're going to solve it for an x. I need someone to.
I'll do it again.
You did a good job, but we need to share it. Micah, come on up. But I did see that Maddie
Yes.
is over there and that JJ is over here. Okay, so Maddie, you're driving Micah.
Oh no.
JJ, you're driving me. All right, JJ.
You're gonna want to draw a wall.
I'm drawing a wall.
Micah, you're gonna draw a wall.
That's great, Princess, because then you just copy off the first person.
So really, all the work's being done right here by JJ.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's gonna take all the glory, or all the despair.
I'd like to subtract both sides by 8.
I would like to.
I have not moved yet.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Dude, it's like Alexa or Siri, like you gotta say it right before it even knows what to do.
I would like
I'm sorry, I do not understand.
I would like to subtract 8 from both sides. That's what it
Actually, it wasn't.
Oh.
Hey, live stream, you guys go back, and
I'll
I don't know if
listen.
they can hear you, but it was slightly off.
said. Okay. I didn't hear this.
And hey, and if I'm wrong, you put it in the comments.
Yeah.
I don't know why I sound like Bill Clinton. Okay. It's Friday. Okay. Let's tell you. Maddie.
Oh my gosh. I would like to.
I can't.
Okay, I would like to subtract b from both sides.
Alright, I would, now we have, 2x is equal to 10.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I do not
you gotta
understand.
use the red marker of death and destruction to cross out the 8s on the left side.
I'm sorry.
You gotta use the red marker of death and destruction to cross out the b. Oh my gosh.
Alright, now it's 2x is equal to 10.
Before I write that 10, will you explain exactly what, read it to me again. 2x equals what? Before that 10, something happened. I want you to verbalize what happened.
Subtracted 8 from 18 and got 10.
Okay, so say it. Tell me what happened.
Oh,
So
so
2x equals,
2x is equal to 18 minus 8, which equals 10.
okay.
So ax is equal to c minus b.
Perfect. Ax equals c minus b. Because I can't actually do c minus b, so I just set it up as c minus b. That's what JJ did over here. He said 18 minus 8, which became 10. Okay, JJ.
I would like to divide both sides by 2.
I would like to divide both sides by a.
Now, the answer is going to be is x equal to 5.
I do not understand.
I'm going to say that. Oh, 2 divided by 2 is equal to leaves
I
x.
do not understand.
Oh, use the marker of death and red marker of death and destruction to cross out the 2.
Obviously, the marker
You got louder every time.
Maddie.
Use the red marker of death and destruction and cross out both pages.
Alright, now we have x is and then x is equal to 10 divided by 2, which equals 5. Woo!
And x is equal to c minus b over a.
Perfect. Beautiful. This is your answer. This is my answer. What does it mean to be a solution?
Oh, it will.
If you plug it in, it will work. So let's try this one over here. 2 times 5 is 10 plus 8 is 18. It works. I do not expect you to be able to plug this in, but I'm going to prove to you that this is the solution. I am going to plug it in. I'm going to put it right here. A times x, but what does x equal? C minus b over a plus b equals c. Notice these guys right here, red marker of death and destruction would cancel those out. I'd be left with c minus b plus b equals c. What's a negative b and a positive b?
0.
Cancel each other out, c equals c. Did it work? It worked.
Yes.
I don't expect you to be able to plug them in, but if I plug it in, it will work. That's what it means to be a solution. All right, I've got one, not that one, this one. Oh boy. And this one I'm just going to do because that's what I'm going to do. P equals 2L, that's an L, plus 2W, and we're going to solve it for W. So who should I deal with first? What do you want to do? Jackson.
Yeah, wait.
I'll draw a
Is
wall.
that all one? Okay.
There you go.
Tell me, rainbow poster it for me. What would you like to do?
I would like to divide both sides. No, divide. Wait. I would like to divide both sides by 2.
You absolutely could do that. You absolutely could do that. So let's see if this, I'll do it. Don't write this down because I don't think this is the best. No, it's just, I think that because I think that division step would normally we don't do division first. We kind of push that towards the end. But okay. So that's what I would get. Although I think most of you would have messed that step up. So I'm going to encourage you not to do the division first. So let's come back here and give me a non-division step. Remember our flow chart? At some point did we do a flow? And usually it was like, actually it was distribution combining terms, so maybe the flow doesn't work here. But then we usually do an add, subtract step and then a multiply, divide step. Okay, Chris.
Subtract 2L.
Good, so I'm going to subtract 2L from both sides. So minus 2L minus 2L. Hey, Greenlee, so what does that leave me with right here?
P minus 2L.
Perfect. It leaves me with P minus 2L equals 2W. Over here, so they just subtracted an L. I'll subtract an L here. So that one's actually done at this point, but this one we're still working on. Next step, you got it, Greenlee.
P minus 2L divided by 2.
Divide everything by 2. Divide both sides by 2.
Yeah.
So I would call this W equals P minus 2L over 2. And that's a valid answer right here. But your brain is sending you down a bad path. Some of your brains are saying, hey, let's cancel out those 2's. Can I do that?
No.
They don't have both of them.
Tell me that again.
They both don't have L's or very.
That's not the reason. The reason actually is because they both don't have 2's. I want you to see this idea with the 2 for a moment. If I have 8 plus 2 over 5. Okay. What's 8 plus 2? No, that's not right. 8 plus 2 over 2. What's 8 plus 2?
10.
Divided by 2?
5.
Okay. Let's cancel out the 2's.
8
It'd just be 8
plus
plus
slash.
equals 5. So 8
8
equals
plus
5.
slash
That doesn't make
equals
any
5.
sense.
It doesn't make any sense. This idea of somehow canceling out those 2's doesn't work. Here, what's 2 times 8? What's 2 times 8? Divided by 2.
8.
Cancel out the 2's.
8 equals 8.
Slash.
This canceling thing works in multiplication. It doesn't work in addition. I can cancel 2's when I'm multiplying. I can't cancel 2's when I'm adding. That might be beyond the scope of what we're doing today, though. Okay, you are set up enough to get through tonight's homework. The beautiful thing is you're going to get it done in class, assuming you put your head down and get to work. It's not if you get it done in class. I think it's like 10 problems. You got this, JJ.
Wait, you're
It's
gonna
not.
Oh, I'm balancing a chair on my chin. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, how?
Yeah, watch it be like so sad. Just like expanding.
All right, this one, if this doesn't give me some subscribers,
We don't know what will.
How did we learn this? We should make a tutorial video.
this is the first time I've done it in this class.
Yeah.
Do a tutorial video. Don't break anything.
It looks like you're biting it.
He's the part.
That's
Hooray.
That was life changing.
America's Got Talent.
If it falls, I'm gonna.
What?
Oh wow!
That's a
All right,
whiteboard.
there we go. That one, that should give me some likes, right?
I hit the golden buzzer.
How did you discover that?
So the question is this: it's how do you discover this talent, correct?
Yeah.
Here's the deal. So you're a kid, and your parents send you out to like sweep something. So you have a broom, and you're like, you're playing with the broom. And so eventually you put a broom on your hand, and you're like,
Oh,
what?
I've done that multiple times.
Right? And then you're playing baseball, so you put a baseball bat. Yeah, look at this, right? And then at some point you're like,
Ooh, chair.
I wonder if I can put this on my chin and balance it. So you get out your. Do I have a meter stick? I don't even know where a meter stick is.
You can
But-
balance a pencil. Like,
Actually, pencil doesn't have what's called mass moment of inertia. It doesn't balance easily. Then, so you just start balancing random stuff, and then you become a school teacher, and you're like, well, heck, I wonder if I can balance that on my chin. And so you start putting things up. When I was younger, in my 30s, I don't do this anymore. I could do desks, but they're too heavy.
Odd but amazing talent. Like,
It's a good talent.
I didn't know
Buzzers.
that.
Here, you want another talent? Let's see if I can do this one right now.
I remember my
Okay.
back to this.
I want you to put your weight right here. Just gonna push, and just give me some. Let's see what- We'll see how much longer I can do this one before I just get too old for this stuff. Ready?
Oh, my leg.
There we go. That's it.
Oh,
That's all I got.
I can do that.
Yeah, there we go. All right, another day. I'll see you later. Ooh, it's gonna do the outro. Come on, get up here, Micah.
Come on.
Balance those
If we
lights
don't get the
on.
likes and the comments on this one, I think we should
Bounce
just
them
quit.
like
All right, here's Micah. You may have, maybe remember Micah from when she came up and did stuff on the board today. So you can put that in your IMDb profile. You know what I'm talking about?
Wait, no, we should make like a tradition. Like every time we do an outro, we say like stay on fleek.
All right, what would you like to tell our audience?
Remember to like and subscribe, or the marker of death and destruction will find you.
Ooh! Good job. Okay, that's it. Have a good weekend. Bye.